Here we are in Italy, in Abruzzo region. We are doing study visit in the project of the social enterprise and natural capital. This is first phase of the project. We call it observe phase. We are here to get some positive examples on social enterprise, cooperatives and NGO. In cooperation with the local institute for protected areas, so-called IAP, they connect us with people from Tornareccio in Abruzzo region, where we found a lot of positive examples for this topic. These people really are living and working in this framework that we are interested in.
Today we had an opportunity to meet everyone, and everyone had a chance to introduce themselves. It was really exciting to meet everyone and to see that we are all from the different backgrounds. We had some activities to know each other, and they're really creative, and we had a lot of fun, I think. Then we had introduction about the project and what we are going to do through this whole week. And yeah, its plan sounds amazing, and we will do a bunch of amazing stuff.
We had a very interesting workshop when we represented the descending NGOs. We arranged the room and we set up all the materials that we brought with us, and we had the chance to share more about the NGOs that we are connected with. I think that it was very useful for us because in the morning we had the chance to represent ourselves, and yes, there is a big diversity in the group, and now we managed to see the crossing point between us. I think it's very important, especially in the beginning of this project. We could share videos and posters and brochures and stickers and so on, and yeah, I think it was very nice to learn about each other.
We're at Calanchi Teatri, which is a nature reserve here in Abruzzo region, famous for one formation of soil, which is actually formed by erosion, but it is interesting, and that's why it attracts people's attention. One of the reasons the reserve was declared in 1995 is that here is one of the places where you can see the porcupine, Hystrix cristata, in Europe, one of the few places. The reserve is also famous because within the borders of the reserve there is the traditional vineyards of traditional varieties of grapes, and from them traditionally there is one cooperative or association that produces wine from these autochthonous varieties using only natural products, only natural materials and resources. As part of the educational activities to do with the local culture and traditions of Abruzzo and Atri in particular, we just did a workshop making our own pasta from a local variety of wheat. Everybody participated, we made the dough, then we used this special tool which is called chitara because it looks like a guitar, and the pasta itself is called also chitara. And now we made it, and maybe in the background, from what I hear, you can also see that people are preparing to have lunch with the pasta that we just made ourselves. The workshop for pasta making took place in the Centro Visite, which is run by the association Istrice. This is the Italian name of the porcupine, and it's an association that started some years ago with the idea to organize educational activities and environmental educational activities for children from different backgrounds and different regions, mostly local, but also from the entire country, and slowly they also started participating in partnerships with other associations and cooperatives as well for production, like the one that makes the traditional wine here, Adrianum. So now they're getting bigger and bigger, and from an association that was seeking new partners, they became a partner that other associations want to work with.
Today I was in Atri. It's an old city dating from Roman Imperium. I visit the cave. It's important, the cave, because the citizen of Atri, the Roman citizen, are build a cave for catching water, because the region don't have water, and the soil it's so permeable, and the water by infiltration catch in the cave and distribute to agriculture. It's an ingenious idea, and I think it's functional in these days. I think the cave is must to preserve because our historical objective first, but they can put in value, organize festivities, exhibition, and other things to attract tourists.
Today we've been to the reusing center of the town of Atessa, which is a cooperation of the municipality and an NGO called Legambiente. They connected the municipality waste disposal system to a reusing system for old things that can be reused by other people. So it's a kind of cooperation between the citizens and the NGO and the municipality. It's a very nice example of trying to achieve circular economy, and they are trying to lower the impact of trash in the region of Abruzzo, because this is not just for Atessa citizens, but for anybody actually who has the need to get rid of some stuff or maybe take things that they need.
Today we visited the Apicultura Luca Finocchio. It's a family business, a beekeeping business actually, that's been in the family of Finocchio for 3 generations. Besides being like a profitable business, they also deal with an educational part, providing education for kids, for youth. It's been really an interesting experience learning from them, getting to see the factory, the place where they provide these educational activities for kids, and they really welcomed us. It was a really warm welcome. Besides meeting the family Finocchio, we also met the mayor of Tornareccio. He also expressed a really warm welcome, and he said that we should really do these projects, international projects, more often, so that the locals can actually see some foreigners around the city.
For this afternoon, the plan was to visit the Babalula Fattoria dell'Amicizia. It means a farm of friendship. It's a didactical farm, and unfortunately, plans changed because of the COVID. But we managed to find an alternative. So we went to the natural reserve Cascate del Verde, and also visited the farm with the donkeys called Donkey Siote. Where we met with Manuela and Giuseppe, who are working on the farm, and also Giuseppe is giving tours around the park. We had a great time. They introduced us to their work and how they're using donkeys as a medium to work with children with maybe some disabilities. I think it's a really nice example of using something that's in your tradition, because as Manuela said, the donkeys are not by chance, they have a long tradition, and they use them as a medium to communicate with children, so they feel like a part of the group and that they can also be useful and just to feel better and more confident in themselves. I also had a chance to be on a donkey, so it was a nice experience.
What we've done on the last day is an evaluation with all the teams. We talk about what we do in this week and what we will do after. So everybody can explain his feeling and how they live this week. The next step is the training course in the second half of next year, and we work on the things that we learned this week to prepare the youth exchange.
We spent 1 week in this amazing place, but also we visit the other places like City Atessa, Barello, Atri. I can say that we achieve our goal to visit something very important in this area, to realize how many local communities works. We have many of examples how they success in their job actually, and how they create benefits for the local community. We are over here with a very interesting group. This study visit is very important for all of us, and I hope so that we will continue with this progress in the future.